Yo, welcome back to another video. Appreciate everyone that's been tuning in recently. We hit 3,000 subscribers on the channel, so appreciate it. You're tuning into videos consistently. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Helps out a lot. A bunch of people loved the Ben Wallace video. Some people clicked on it expecting a different build, but gave you Ben Wallace in the last video. This video, we are rocking out with Anthony Edwards. Last year, I made a Michael Jordan build that got super high layup, super high dunking, but because of the twist it got this year, we went Anthony Edwards. To start off with the build, we went 6'4", 225 pounds, 6'9" wingspan. The 225, I think was just like his listed weight, so that's where we went. Starting off with the finishing, we have 92 layup. We are gonna boost this in the driving dunk with cap breakers. So 85 is the point I need this to be at to get the rating I want. 92 layup, same thing there. We're gonna max out at 97 at some point. For the standing dunk, can't really get packages being 6'4", so it's at a 33. The post control's at a 36. I had post control on my build last year. I rarely used it. I know Anthony Edwards' his main focus this year was getting in that post bag, but I just don't use it enough, so I use it in other attributes that I felt like were more important to my play style. Moving over to the shooting, we have 80 mid-range, 88 three-pointer, 82 free throw. The three-pointer's at 88 because we have shooting specialization on this build. That's gonna help it out a ton. You will see when I get to the badge layout what we did. But 88, we're gonna use the 2 shooting specialization cap breakers to get that to 90. The playmaking, nothing too special here. 65 pass, so you can make some decent passes. 86 ball handle, you get all the dribbles that you need, you get all the badges you need. Anthony Edwards doesn't have like a super bag, so 86 is fine. 86 speed with ball for that gold lightning launch. The defense, the interior, can't really do much with that. It's at 51. 85 perimeter, so you get the silver defensive badges. 59 steal. 60 is bronze interceptor. I tweaked with this build a ton, and to get the attributes I wanted, to get the future cap breaker layout what I wanted, I had to go 59. You will see when we get to the cap breaker breakdown of why it is there. And then we got 69 block, 68s for bronze high flying denier. Rebounding we did not touch. And the physicals, 89 speed, 88 agility. We're gonna be moving around the court. We're gonna be improving the physicals with the cap breakers down the line as well. 81 strength, or use a cap breaker there to get some badges. And then 85 vertical is so when you have 96 driving dunk, you get Hall of Fame posterizer. When you're all done with the build, you do get shades of Anthony Edwards, which is cool. Not the main intent, but it's cool when that happens. 3-point sniping creator. For the cap breakers, this is what I have done so far. The finishing, we have our layup up to 96. We have the driving dunk to 93. Once I hit starter 5, I will have that driving dunk up to 96. But for now, we have it at the gold posterizer. We have our driving layup at 96 because I really wanted the legend physical finisher with the +1. It's the main purpose of this build, so I had to upgrade that layup right away. I told you we were going to bump up the shooting to 90. 89 is limitless on silver. 90 is so you can have deep bomber. You have that high finishing with deep bomber take, builds pretty good. For the defense, this is why we have the 59 steal. I am gonna max out the steal over time. 5 cap breakers gets the steal to 79. It gives you silver glove, it gives you silver interceptor. I did have it at 60, it did get me to 80, but I had to take off that one attribute to fill in somewhere else, so that's what I did. We've used 1 cap breaker on the steal so far, so we do have bronze interceptor. I would have liked to have that cap breaker for somewhere else initially, but hey, you have to do what you have to do. The physicals, we are going to go +3 speed down the line. 92 speed, 88 agility gets you Hall of Fame slippery off ball. Not an elite badge by any means, but it is nice to have. It is nice to boost your speed. I got the strength to where I only needed to use 1 cap breaker to get to 85 strength. Anthony Edwards might not be worth the 85 strength in general, but for badge purposes, I needed that 83 for the physical finisher and Hall of Fame, so I could bump it up to legend. And we also get that immovable enforcer and strong handles upgraded with that one cap breaker. And if you're still like a hardcore player, you're playing deep into the year, you could upgrade your pass, get it to that 71 mark if you want. That's what my badge layout looks like currently. We did the shooting specialization. I have both max +1, max +2. So we used Deadeye and set shot specialist. Could put set shot to legend, but I wanted that Deadeye to reduce some contests. We have shifty as a +1. If you don't think Deadeye is as worth it, you could go Hall of Fame, shifty, Hall of Fame set shot if you really want. We got legend lightning launch with the 86 speed with ball, bumped it up +2. We got movable enforcer currently on legend, strictly because I don't have layup mix master up to gold yet. So I will put that at the +2 when it gets there. And then we have physical finisher on legend, float game on legend. And we get takeover, surge, posterizer, and slippery off ball get increased. I got 2 takeovers. One is for deep bomber, the other's for poster. So depends on what I want in the game. If I want poster and want 99 speed with ball, I could do that. Or I could go deep bomber, reduce the speed with ball a little bit, and bump up that 3-pointer to 96. This is what the animations look like for the first couple games of the video. We went mainly Anthony Edwards as much as I could. Jump shot, full Anthony Edwards. It's okay. It is a little slow, especially for the height. Would I recommend using it? Probably not, but it was okay for the games I used it. And this is what my animations look like when I'm not using everything Anthony Edwards. There's still some Anthony Edwards in there, but I changed up like the crossover, the behind the back, dribble pull up, even the jump shot. Jump shot I'm using for the last game of the video, Allen Iverson, Austin Reeves, Baluba, my signature for 6'4" and below. If you have not already, make sure to join the Discord, discord.gg/Healy6. That is where I talk about builds and where I get my rec runs. I've had some people tell me, hey, I'd love to play with you sometime. Join the Discord. That is where I grab people for Discord runs. When you join, you will be asked if you want to be notified for the 2K runs. Hit yes, and then you will get alerted. If you don't want any notifications, you hit no, and you can just watch the Discord yourself. You can also follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Healy6. as where I play a majority of my games, and I would play on a whole variety of builds. So I hope to see you in both locations. Now we are in the gameplay portion of this video, and man, I love this build. Last year, if you were a fan of the channel, my Anthony Edwards day 1 build was one of my favorites for pretty much the entire year. Just an all-around good build. This year, I think it's even better. Having the higher 3-pointer, being able to have the super high layup and higher speed just makes this build way better. Physical finisher, underrated badge on the game. Super good, especially when you have high driving dunk. The driving dunks, you don't always lock into them, so you need to get a layup. And having that high layup rating mixed with the physical finisher badge, you're gonna get a bucket at the rim almost every single time. Like you got to get someone there to stop me. And also, like, if you're going to dunk a ton, people are gonna be trying to get to you underneath the basket. You could just go for a floater. You could go for a layup off the rip. That's why I don't really mind having the 80 mid-range. 80 mid-range, still good to have, still good to hit. But having the high layup gives you way more outs instead of just driving to the rim and dunking. The 93-pointer, so nice. And the shooting specialization this year, giving me Hall of Fame badges. Just a perfect build. Now, most lineups are running like 6'8" and above, at least 4 out of 5 positions. So you will be guarding someone taller than you. Both the speed, the strength, the defense, the agility should not be that much of an issue. I gotta say, I am kind of glad I'm done using the Anthony Edwards jump shot. It was fine, but like, it did hurt me in a lot of situations, especially in situations knowing where if I had an actual jump shot, I could get the shot off. So it did hurt sometimes there. Now, how often will I play on this build? I don't know. I don't know moving forward. Everyone loves making a shooting guard, so that spot pretty much clogged no matter what runs you are entering. So I probably have to get in the solo rec and see how this build does there. Probably gonna outrun everyone and just dunk on everyone. I am planning on getting this build in 96 driving dunk, but I will say something. I don't know if 96 driving dunk is like as important on this build. Like, I'm dunking fine with the 93. Maybe if I upgrade it, having the other contact animation will allow me to dunk 1 or 2 more times a game. But right now, like, I'm doing perfectly fine. 93 driving dunk, the gold posterizer. Like, I could have easily threw on the legend posterizer for show and been like, oh my god, legend posterizer, legend physical finisher. But dunking is in like a weird spot. For the first couple days after the patch, like before last season, I felt like the dunk meter was dynamic. I felt like it adjusted correctly to how the game was and like how open you were towards the basket. And when they like reverted back the patch a little bit, I think the dunk meter went with it. It seems to be stuck at where it should be. And like if it starts out small, it does not seem to adjust to a large window if someone's no longer in your way. And there are still a lot of times where it looks like a giant meter and you get to the rim and the meter just completely disappears. So 96 driving dunk, I'm still contemplating if I want to up the speed or up the driving dunk in my next like 3 cap breakers at starter 5. I have a lot to think about. I am still only a starter 3 on the game. I should be a starter 4 by next week. The grind is starter 5. Let's see how often I play. I am grinding playmaking specialization currently, so that might change once I'm done. Might be on that random rec grind again. We will just have to see when the time comes. This is definitely the type of build that more of a casual player could make and make an impact right away. So if you have someone on your squad and their build's kind of meh and they're just okay at the game, they play like the 2 or 3 role, like I feel like anyone who wanted to make this build and load up, they could be perfectly fine. So pretty much an all-around build. Cap breakers, I know I plan out so many cap breakers per build. Most of the time though, that is to make the build elite. This build can be completely fine if I had to go the rest of the year with the ratings it's currently at. We are getting to the end of the video though. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of the build, how your 2K experience is going. If you play shooting guard, what kind of build are you rocking out with? And again, join the Discord, join the Twitch. Hope to see you in both locations. And I hope you have a good one. Peace out.